Good morning. Okay, so it's been like a week since I last vlogged. I was gonna try and vlog over break, but it just did not work out. I was so busy and I decided I'd take a break. So anyway, we are back. It is Monday, the 23rd, I think. I saw Journey and Zara Larson. Both shows were so good. Yeah. I also got tickets to Lollapalooza. 4-day general admission, so. Oh, here's a chipmunk. I don't know if you can see that. Me. Anyway, I'm headed to class, so I'll see you later. I'm headed to dinner now. I'm meeting up with Evelyn, Katie, and Naomi, so classes have been chill today, nothing crazy, so. Okay, so I didn't really vlog at all today, but it's totally chill, so this is gonna be a very, very short one. But yeah, it was a chill day. Didn't do anything really too crazy. Had my 3 classes. No work tonight because the pool's closed, but yeah, I'm gonna go lift in the morning. And then I have my lab, but my class in the morning is canceled, so that's all. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. My lift was canceled. Yeah, it's okay. But I'm still gonna go in on Thursday at least, which will be nice, I think. But anyway, yeah, so I'm headed to lunch now before my SAC meeting. So, yeah. Hey guys, it's much later in the day now. It's a little after 5. Yeah, first of all, lab was really fun. The SAC meeting went really well. We were kind of finalizing and finishing some things in terms of D3 week, which was a lot of fun. For my lab, I have to actually pot these today at some point, but have to pot these guys. They're pea plants, I think, and I have to take care of them for like the next 2 weeks. We're testing them in different lighting conditions. These will be used, I guess, for plant like independent projects in my lab. So that's a lot of fun. But I'm getting ready to go to dinner, and then I'm gonna go see Project Hail Mary across the street with some teammates and some friends. But yeah. Also, my nails are really cute. This one, the company gave me like some random nail that does not match the rest of these. But it's fine. So, anyway. Yeah. I have my little purse. Anyway, I tested out my camp snap that my dad got me, and it's really freaking cute. We got it from Urban Outfitters. It was the collab with Dunkin'. They were all like on sale. So it is like donut patterned. It's fine. I'm either going to paint over it or honestly just leave it as it is. But if I'm going to paint over it, that's not going to be until I'm back home over the summer. So anyway, yeah, it's finally starting to warm up outside. It's like 49 degrees outside, which does not sound very warm, but I've been like totally fine in this all day. So we will see. I think tomorrow is supposed to be a little bit warmer, but I'm gonna go so I can go to dinner. Hey guys, you're gonna sit here and do my little lab thing with me. we're just gonna talk for a little bit, I guess. First off, I just got back from late night, which was immediately after watching Project Hail Mary. I think that I say this about a lot of movies because I can appreciate and understand the technical things that are going on in a movie because I do have a fair bit of knowledge in terms of like the process to make a movie. I don't know, like I'm relatively informed on all of that because I think it's really interesting and like, you know, whatever. I know that obviously theater is very, very different, but like there is a lot of stuff that overlaps in terms of like lighting and directing and acting and whatever, and even camera movement, like all that kind of stuff. I think it's really interesting. So I know a lot about it. So like I can be critical, but I don't know. I'm typically not very critical of like movies and things like that. Like I think it's good. Like I like it, but I think I would genuinely have to say that is the best movie that I've ever seen. I'm trying to remember what movie I said that about more recently. Like, I don't know. I saw Wicked. Wicked was really, really good. Wicked Part 2. But I feel like there's some other movie that I saw that I was like, that is the best thing I've ever seen. But I genuinely can't remember. But it's fine. Yeah, I would say probably my new favorite movie. Fantastic. Phenomenal. Beautiful. I literally cried for 3/4 of the movie. Like the first like quarter, like the first hour of it, I was chilling. Like most of it was pretty lighthearted, you know, like it's kind of funny, whatever. The rest of it, sobbing. Like the whole time. There's hardly any mascara on my eyeballs anymore. You can't see it because it was on my hands. But anyway, yeah. Anyway, what we are working on here is a fun little experiment that I will be conducting over the next 2 weeks. And I will be growing peas. I have 3 different pots here. You can't see them all, but they are labeled. I have pot 1, which is light. Pot 2, which is all dark. And pot 3, which is 15 minutes of light after 1 week. Basically, we are testing how much and how well these pea plants grow in different lighting conditions. So we have one that will always be in light, like it will always be in my windowsill. One that will be put like literally in like my drawer, probably like right here. I don't know. I need to get a little probably just gonna put a paper plate underneath of them, so that way that any water or soil that leaks out the bottom. Actually, we're gonna do that now. But yes, so this is the goal. So we're going to, and then the third one, we're gonna put it in all dark, and then after a week of it being in dark, we're gonna start letting it in the light for 15 minutes every day. So that means that I have to find 15 minutes where I am in my dorm when the light is out. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm like hardly ever in this room. I mean, I spend way too much time in the room, but I'm also never here. So, I don't know. But first, I need to pot these beauties, and I have to do it tonight because otherwise, she said, we will know. Right. Thank you for making me feel really, really good about this. So, they will be getting 0 sunlight today, and also 0 sunlight today. That's it. Actually, okay. I have a spoon and a bag of soil. I'm hoping that I don't have to use all of this soil. Do you want me to put water in this? Bruh, I wish that that I could have just left these in the lab, because it's much more feasible for me to go and visit the lab and take care of these guys every day than it is for me to take care of them here. Because it's slowly pour about 2 1/3 cup mugs of warm water into the bag of soil. I have to go fill up my Brita. So I can pour 2 1/3 mugs of water. Right. Okay. Well, I have my 3 different pots. Beautiful. Bring these supplies to my living space. You may not use all of it. You may need a little more. If I need more soil, what? am I to do? Okay. Distribute the moist soil among the pots and pat it down gently. Place a popsicle stick in pot number 3. Popsicle stick +2, number 3. Okay. Oh, this popsicle stick has been used before, probably for this exact experiment. Fantastic. Place 3 pea seeds per pot on the soiled surface. Plant the seeds at a depth of about 2.5 centimeters. Wow, this is really good that I have nails on. Add a bit more water. 30 milliliters. Where do I have a measuring device? Or 2 tablespoons. Again, where do I have a measuring device? I don't see one. Whatever, it's fine. It's approximately 2.5 centimeters is approximately up to the first knuckle on the index finger. I'm just gonna, but I have the nail. I don't know, I'll figure it out. It's fine. I just won't go, I don't know, it depends on if I push it with my nail or my finger. And it doesn't matter. Okay. Ooh, wait, that was kind of smart. Place pot 1 where it can receive daylight, but where it is not too warm or too cold. Don't cook it on the radiator or freeze it next to the window. Well, unfortunately the window is my only option because that is the only spot where it will receive light. And also I have another plant that is doing absolutely fantastic right next to the window. So we're gonna do that. Okay, well this is really convenient. It's just place the other 2 pots in a place that will remain totally dark. Right, thank you. We placed our pots in a box covered with thick black fabric, which we then placed on a closed cupboard. I don't own thick black fabric. Oh, it says a towel over the box. So I need to get a box, which I have one. Whatever, it's fine. Is inside of the box in a closet? Whatever. You will need to be able to access them and water them while in total darkness. I am liking box covered in towel under my bed. There's a lot of space under my bed. Or maybe I'll just throw it in my closet and it'll like be fine. The thing is my closet light sometimes turns on though, but I have literally nowhere in my room other than, like, again, one of my incredibly full drawers. Or, like, my suitcase that can accommodate such thing. Okay. Okay. I need moist soil, but not soggy. Okay, well, the soil is quite dry, so I do need to go get water. So I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go fill up my Brita. Actually, wait, my water doesn't need to be distilled, and I'm currently not using my kettle. So maybe I will fill my kettle up, and then I can just use that over the next long while. I'll be right back. Okay, I have my water. What do I do? Okay. 2 1/3 mugs of warm water. Gotta follow it to a T, I guess. I have my shiitake happens mug. This is kind of a large mug. And also I will not be filling that all the way. I do not have good, strong feelings about this. That feels like things usually. Lots of water. Just gonna sit right there. Oh, I'm really loving the wet bag that I've got going on here. So actually that is nearly all of the water in the thing. Sorry, you cannot see my face. Wow. It says that you want the soil wet but not soggy. Well, I followed your instructions and the soil feels quite soggy. So what do I do? Like, that's really soggy soil. Oops. Hey, it's not my fault. Things are going mostly well, except for now the bag has a hole in it somewhere. Most of my pots are full. I think the hole is up higher. Or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna hold the bag. Finish it. This is soggy soil. This is soggy soil. I'm just letting the water drain out onto the plate, and hopefully it will just drain out and be fine. I'm still gonna plant it tonight, but the vacuum might have to just like wait a little bit and then drain the water from. I'm really hoping that I have some leftover soil, and I honestly think I should, so I can potentially use it to maybe repot my little guy that I've got going on. So I've got my personal plant that I believe is quickly outgrowing its current pot situation. So. Dude, it's like mushing here. I don't know what to do with this after this. Like, where do I put the rest of this mushy soil? It's getting everywhere. No, not a good idea. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Yeah. I'm doing this dangerous opposed to doing a lot of very important things. And I am unfortunately not notoriously known for being the cleanest and safest person ever. But it's like probably fine, right? Better right now. sit in the chair for now. We're going. Yes. Okay, so let's go here. Just sit there. Okay. I think that this water is just gonna unfortunately have to go into the trash can. And I guarantee that I'm gonna get more. Okay, I'm actually feeling really good about this whole situation. So, how are you doing? I don't know, just pat it down for a minute, probably. Pat it down gently. And Pat is squeezing my watermelons, and I'm going to assume that in this case that's probably a good thing. And it's kind of how I do it. I don't know if this idea is going to work. It would involve using paper towels to essentially filter the soil, because I'm saying that kind of worked on a much smaller scale as I'm draining the water. Right? I don't know if you see that. Essentially what I'm going to do is take a big sheet of paper towel, do this, and then hopefully that will come out just like that. Yep, and then hopefully I can just like literally squeeze all the water out of it. Well, it's working. This is one of the more unpleasant things I've done in my life. Absolutely. Literally just like, wow. It actually like kind of worked, and I lost like half of the source mass like that. Wow. That was fantastic. But I think like she may be really very well. There's still some of you know more. But I think more so, at least, like, things that you can't hold right now. There's two. And then I also started to put my box. So this is one of my buttons. Definitely better than it. Just trying to